Um, watch whatever you want. Find something. What's up, everybody? Before before I look up game 6 and tell you all about like what happened last night and stuff like that, but besides the obvious that they won, y'all probably seen like a video or two of mine's here on YouTube just showing the last minute of the series and like the coronation and all that stuff. So having the parade tomorrow. I'll
I
probably
still agree with everybody that the parade should be done on Saturday when more people are off work and able to attend. But
I wonder they did it because like you because Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday got to catch up with the USA team,
possible.
and probably they gonna do it like that day. Then they probably just gonna leave that
Probably.
probably that
We'll
evening to get.
see. We'll
I,
see.
I don't know. That's just my only guess why they probably decided to do it on Thursday. Well, tomorrow.
Yeah, Thursday. Why do you say what tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday.
I know I'm not thinking clearly at the moment.
You'll still be muddled and confused from the game.
Yes, I am, and we will talk about that. But there was there was more. Or we seen those already.
What?
Oh, the ones they showed. The where are they now?
Oh, no. But we haven't watched. We'll turn it down a bit. We haven't watched a good Doctor now for a while.
Yeah, that is needed. But anyways, just showing y'all like the top story of this that I just clicked on. That this year's NBA Finals finishes up 32% up in viewership versus last year's NBA Finals. I don't know if people was like sick and tired of the bubble, or like some people can play good in the bubble and sometimes that people cannot. Um, Bucks was one of those teams that I don't think it was a bubble thing. I think it was like more of Miami last year, like just did one thing and the coach hadn't changed his like offense or defensive schemes or anything like that. So it was just like the same thing over and over again. So I guess it took like two times to realize that. And they made the changes all this season for them and some changes and stuff to realize that. But I don't know how many teams that finished the third seed that won the championship. I think it was like quite a few.
This woman.
So yeah, crazy enough. And it says on here, last night's game delivered over 12.52 million, well, over 12 million viewers, up 50% versus last year. And I thought they ended that last year series in 4 games, but I think it was yeah, it was 6 cuz I think it was like Lakers won the first game, Heat won the second, and yeah, you get what I'm saying. But just gonna look at it and just gonna read like it says like so Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns averaged 9.9, well, nearly 10 million viewers on ABC for the 6 game series, up 32% versus the 6 game 2020 NBA Finals of Miami Heat versus Los Angeles Lakers. Finals propel ABC to win the night across television and all key demographic for every game on the championship series. So in Game 6, in which the Bucks defeated the Suns 105-98 to win their first NBA title in 50 years. Average 12.52 million viewers, up 50% versus 2020. The game peaked with over 16 million viewers between 11:30 p.m. Eastern and 11:44 p.m. Eastern. Game 6 delivered the largest audience on television in a key demographic of people 18 to 34 since February of this year, and set a 25-year ratings record with in the Milwaukee and Phoenix markets, which they said Milwaukee did like 41.5 rating and Phoenix did 25.9 rating. So I think half of the people in Phoenix were probably just watching baseball or whatever that day. So I don't think they did the smart thing like what the Brewers did and moved their game early, just in case something like this that happened. So I guess they just live and they learn. Let's see, the 21 NBA playoffs overall inclusive finals averaged 4.25 million viewers across ABC, ESPN, and TNT, up 35% versus the 2020 postseason. The share of the percentage of household with televisions on and turned into the NBA for the NBA playoffs and finals get finished with the highest since 2002. Wow. Globally, viewership on NBA League Pass for the NBA playoffs was up 19% versus last year and up 26% versus 2019. Which I don't know if y'all remember, but Bucks was due to go to the finals, but ended up losing to Toronto, and it ended up being Toronto versus Golden State for Toronto to win their only championship right now. Um, Additional NBA social platforms generated 1.24 billion video views during the NBA Finals. So that just shows people were watching, and I'm not gonna make like that big of an assumption, but I think it's like you see your big market teams, and it's like sometimes you just get like sick and tired of watching them, and you just want to watch something new. But
It's Bucks news, so
oh, Desmond Mason. Oh yeah, I knew he was a painter, but wow, that looks nice. Well, did they say like where's that location at?
let me find out.
Apparently, Desmond Mason. I'm sorry, and I do have his jersey. He left a mural in Milwaukee, and he was at the game last night
We're in
too.
the middle of painting it.
Oh, he's still painting it. Oh, okay.
It's located at 1335 North Martin Luther King Drive.
Oh,
The other ones he has done
oh,
are located at 818 South 2nd Street,
okay.
2377 Holton Street, and 631 South 6th Street. The mural that he's doing right now will include the Bucks logo and his mantra, "We are better together."
I wonder if he was responsible about that George Floyd painting.
We'll have to have a look.
He said 2377 North Holden Street.
Yeah, that sounds about that right
Yeah,
area.
that sounds like about the area. So he did the
We'll have to have a look. We'll go to those
wow,
addresses and take the photos.
wow. He did the George Floyd mural from what it seems like. So wow. So hey, that's some good news. And yeah, and plus, there were former players that was at the game last night, like Michael Redd, and of course Brendan Jennings. And I kind of jokingly, but in a way serious, saying that since Brendan Jennings started that trend of Bucks and six, he should at least get a ring out of that trend and carry it to these last two series that the Bucks had. Like Hawks, they beat in six, and Suns, they beat in six. So just think that would be like a good thing for them to do, I'd say, or at least have them play with them next season. Because I don't know if they're gonna keep Jeff T after this season. But although he did, did some incredible things in the playoffs, but they just, don't use him that much. And like they do need a backup point guard. And I don't know if they're gonna, because like a couple of people got their options, but we will talk about more about that in a separate video about do like a review of the Milwaukee Bucks. So we will do something like that sometime either this week or next week, at least like before the NBA draft, which is next Thursday. But I don't know if they're gonna do like because they make it seem like they're just gonna do round one day, then maybe round two the next. But I don't know. But we'll see. Or they just gonna do the same thing as they do like all the time. But let's talk about Game Six itself. So let me just go to here and to wait for it to pop up. Yeah, I was down there at the Deer District course. I think I probably said that already, but
You'll all be unveiled tomorrow at 11 a.m.
oh wow,
Coincides with the
parade. I wonder if he made the art, but just had people, paint it. But like interesting enough. As y'all saw from last night's game, the Bucks had the lead in the first quarter. Then the second quarter, you had Phoenix leading by at least by 7 by halftime, and the game ended up being, Bucks came back, and ended up being tied in the fourth quarter. I mean, by the beginning of the fourth quarter, then it was like Phoenix was a little bit ahead. Then the Bucks came back and just all the way through, and they did it. Um, Also, you get a chance to check out that video that I did last night, just showing the like the coronation and also with I think they did like a couple of interviews on there and like the final. I think it was like the final 30 seconds of that game. So get a chance, check that out. Of course, they had like a bunch of fireworks there, and half the people start leaving, and some people just start going crazy, hanging on the Buck sign and the Fires of Forum sign, and on no stop light, no flashing light poles and things like that. It was just insane. I didn't stay for the festivities because I wanted to go straight to the after they was done with the interviews and stuff. I just wanted to go to Pro Shop. Didn't get the chance to because they blocked that off. Because the pride was already full in there. Because I heard that some people got the gear or whatever last night, and plus today it was a long line. But anyways, Dre Crowder, um, everybody was saying like FJ Crowder. I guess it's something that I'm flopping that he was doing, but he did used to play for Marquette, so I'm surprised that some people don't remember that. But he had 15 points, one block, four steals, 13 rebounds, so he had a double double. 2 of 9 from three, but 4-11 from the field. So yeah, he was shooting kind of bad. Of course, Mikal Bridges was shooting kind of bad. DeAndre Ayton, whoa, he was just well, he managed to get 12 points, 2 blocks, and 2 steals, and 6 rebounds, but was 4 of 12 from the field.
he's a midget. That's how I need to do this. Therapist.
Yeah, I see. Devin Booker play almost the whole game. Wow, over 46 minutes. 19 points, 5 assists, 0 of 7 from three. So he was not hitting his threes like normal. Um, 8 of 22 from the field. So and most of the night that Drew Holiday was guarding them like most of the game. And I guess it's tough enough but it couldn't stop Chris Paul though. So when Middleton was on um, Chris Paul had 26 points, one steal, five assists, one or two from three, 11 to 19 from the field. So one of the few guys that kind of got it going on the team. Karen, let's see, bench didn't do much. Torrey Craig only played like 49 seconds, but a fun fact is like, and I think like everybody else in here already knows, but regardless of whoever won or lost, Torrey Craig will automatically would get a ring anyway. So you gotta be one of the luckiest people on here.
Play for the other team.
Right.
To walk away with a ring.
Exactly. Uh, gonna talk about more people that will get a ring in a minute, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, like Cameron Payne, the only person that was like he was 4 or 6 from the field, only 2 rebounds and 10 points. Frank Kaniski was 3 or 4. Looked like I think they meant to put 11 minutes, not 10:60. So they kind of screwed that error up. Um, he did a little bit of something. Kind of stopped Giannis a little bit. Had like oh, he had like a steal. I thought he had like a block or something too. I guess he just had a steal. But they use a 9-man rotation and Bucks. Like I said, don't expect much from PJ Tucker. But he did have a steal and an assist and 6 rebounds. Um,
Libby, up. Come on. Libby.
Libby, you're fine. Come on, come on.
Jesus Christ.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, with 50 points, had the game high. 5 blocks, 2 assists, which I say he did need to do a little bit more passing, but I guess like they really just couldn't stop him. He didn't pass that much, so I can understand that he's didn't pass as much as he should, but whatever. 17 of 19 from the three free throw. As you see, it's like 89% in the half. So 1 to 3 from 3 point. Wasn't expecting that much. 16 or 25 from the field. Brooke Lopez with 10 points, 8 rebounds, and one steal. Uh, 0 3 from the 3 point line. So that's good amount enough for him to shoot anyway. So he should be shooting at least like 2 or 3 threes a game. If he makes them, he makes them. If he don't, he don't. But 5 of 10 from the field. Chris Middleton had a okay shooting night, but had 17 points, 4 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 to 4 from three, 6 of 13 from the field. Um, Drew Holiday had a horrible shooting night, um, but nearly had a triple double out of the whole thing. He had 12 points, 4 steals, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 of 7 from three, and 4 of 19 from the field. Um, like it seems like the Bucks did an 8-man rotation instead of 9. Pat Connaughton didn't score, but he ended up with like 8 rebounds and didn't hit anything. Um, and of course, like Pat Connaughton got some crucial rebounding that was, helped them win in the game in the fourth quarter. Bobby Portis led the bench with 16 points, 1 block, 3 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, but 6 of 10 from the field. So not bad. So there's no other games to report because that is it. So that's it for this season. Um, but the funny thing is, like before I let y'all go, like No, the trades that they did like during the season, like trading DJ Wilson and I just had his name, the point guard that they had where they traded him. DJ Augustine. There we go. So them two gonna end up with rings because they played with them half the season. So I guess regardless of what happened, both the DJs will get a ring. As we mentioned, Torrey Craig will get a ring, and like I think they had somebody from the D League, but they let them go too. I can't even remember what the person's name is. Um, as you see, Bryn Forbes didn't play that much in the finals because like I think he just needs to be more prepared if they make it to the playoffs next year. Like work during the season on like his shooting to be more prepared and like he looked like he's a good sharpshooter like during the playoffs for the first round and second round. It just like after that he just wasn't much there. So, but probably what we do on the next video, I don't know when it'll be this week or next week. We'll just do like a Bucks review and just talk about the players and what should they do in the off season or who they gonna get with that 31st pick in the draft and just going from there. But right now they haven't said anything, because normally, you have the analysts be saying like who will be good for the Bucks for the 31st pick or whatever the case that be, but they haven't said much yet. So I'm probably gonna look into it more and just go from there. And also check out my past videos about like what if they get this person and doing like a NBA trade scenario. Like this video, give it a like, and I know a lot of y'all probably gonna like this because y'all Bucks fans that's watching this. Um, also, what the Suns gonna do after this? Who knows? Are they gonna keep the team as they got like this season, or are they gonna try to make trades or something like that? But we know Chris Paul will be he has a player option this offseason, but I guess the question is he's gonna take it or he's gonna walk away. Who knows? But don't forget we're doing the giveaway. Trying to get up to 200 subscribers. All you gotta do is subscribe. If you already subscribed, you're halfway there. But all you gotta do if you already subscribed is comment on this video and other future videos. So the more you comment, the bigger and better chance you get as a Milwaukee Brewer t-shirt and Milwaukee Brewers mask. So thank y'all for watching and watch out for my upcoming videos. Until the next video, y'all have a good one. The Bucks are the champions of this year. Go Bucks.